the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Thunder. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Well, 1 triple-double is nice. 2 is impressive. But what Freak has been doing these last few games, off the charts. Kenny, how big of an impact is he having with all these triple-double performances?
Ernie.
Yes.
When you can contribute as much as he has, I mean, he's absolutely carrying the team.
It's freakish.
It's freakology. It's freakish. It's frequent.
No, that was excellent, Kenny. This sort of reminds me of the rampage Russell Westbrook went on 2015. He was just putting up triple-doubles after triple-doubles. It's kind of a special run, but I love the way the fans get involved.
Thanks for joining us. We're going courtside to Kevin Harlan.
It's a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Marius Stoudemire is back. It's good to see him healthy and ready to go.
Evan, you know, injuries can really be tough. The pain, the rehab, the monotony, not being able to help your team out on the court, all of that weighs on you. I'm sure he's excited and relieved to be back in uniform.
And he's been working very hard to get to this point. I mean, that rehab is always a challenge, so you know he won't take it for granted.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with the chosen one. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Screen by Lee. There's the feed to McDaniels. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. Over to the left wing. He was all alone on that one. Ibaka's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Oklahoma City on D. 6-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them. 4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thomas passes to Zeller. Rebound by Gaines. The Thunder have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And now it's a double-digit lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Lee, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
McDaniels jacks up a 3. And it's Gaines that time on the assist by Westbrook. And it's 9 points for Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Durant, that's good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Kevin Durant, third.
When it comes to any of the guys on that list, stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
Now here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Zeller. No good. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Suns.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, it appeared to me as well that they kind of gave in. And I understand it's hard to try to come back, but you've got to show more fight than they did.
And here is Thomas. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Thomas dishes to McDaniels. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's McDaniels. That one rolling around and rims out. The Thunder leading by 17. Right side Westbrook. He dishes it to Gaines. For three. They get it again. And another shot. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his first bucket in this one.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And he gets the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now, here is Ibaka. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Gaines. Soft touch off the glass. Gaines has got 14 points for the game.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Thomas goes in. Zeller. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and The lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Thomas gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's McDaniels. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Feeds it to Gaines. Shoots. Rebound by the Celtics.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Personal foul, teams first.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Here is Gaines. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance. Donovan said to the team, the strategy included running the offense through the chosen one. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Payne with it. From deep. It falls. And 3 more from Gaines. Gaines has got 20 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Outside Holiday. The dish to Crowder. And it's Boston with another. The Thunder leading by 20. Payne kicks to Villanueva. It's Durant on the wing. He feeds it to Gaines. Screen by Ibaka. Inside. Clock at 6. Taken away by Holiday. Wide open. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Now Smart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Good. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Payne passes to Gaines. From 13, Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Crowder. And Durant comes to help. Right side Holiday. Pass to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gaines. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Smart. Dishes it to Holiday. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Launches it. No luck. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Smart. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Smart's got 5 points so far. The Thunder leading by 18. Now Gaines. He's got 23. Payne kicks it to Gaines. And he gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And the Thunder making a switch here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Celtics trail by 18. They've got Thomas. Also Smart out there. Jay Crowder out there with Stoudemire. And it's Wade in at the four-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Westbrook against Thomas. Westbrook kicks to Villanueva. Waiters dishes to Gaines. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Gaines has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. Now here's Smart, covered by Gaines. Stoudemire outside. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Wade. Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thomas a screen. Now here's Smart, guarded by Gaines. Got a piece of it. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Goes up.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. To the right side. Double team on Westbrook. Gains the pass to Jordan. The kick out to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gains, no luck.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Smart kicks to Crowder. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gaines has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Westbrook, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Boston timeout call.
Some changes for Boston. Zeller, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Lee comes in for Crowder, and it's McDaniels in for Marcus Smart. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Ibaka's checked in. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He had 55 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 11-2 run. Down low, here's Jordan. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Talk about a terrific game for the chosen one. He has 9 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's knocking down threes as effectively as twos, and that's saying something.
And it's been such a valuable part of their offense today. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Picked by Lee. Here's McDaniels, guarded by Gaines. And it's Wade in the corner. Now the pass to Thomas. Cannot hit. Good D by Westbrook.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Here is Gaines. He has 38 in the game. Soft touch off the glass. Gaines has got 40 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Lee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's McDaniels. Boston again missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Westbrook dishes to Gaines. And Lee pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thomas kicks to Lee. Double team on Thomas. Lee passes to Wade. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Gaines. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 43 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
There's the pick. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gaines has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
So both teams making some changes here. The Thunder shooting their 4th attempt. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We're being unselfish with the ball, and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. The chosen one out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the center.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here's Lee, following the basket by Freak. Lets it go from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Gaines has got 48.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Thomas goes in, and it's blocked by Gaines. And now in transition is...
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Lee, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pick by Zeller. To stop the run. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Zeller kicks to McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Celtics have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
K.J. McDaniels will be at the line shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Westbrook against Thomas. Here's Gaines, and K.J. McDaniels gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here is Gaines. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Gaines. And here is Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Jordan dishes to Gaines. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 54 points for Freak.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Now, here's Thomas. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Clock is at 3. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of what a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
They set the pick. Zeller, a screen on Westbrook. Screen by Lee. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Lee passes to McDaniels. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Durant gets it to go.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Here's Thomas. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Thomas kicks to Lee. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pick by Zeller. Westbrook against Thomas, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Gaines. Cannot hit. And the Celtics going the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. From deep. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Gaines, and rejection by McDaniels. All alone. Thunder with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Thomas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Lee. Picked by Zeller. Here's McDaniels, defended by Gaines. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The feed to Gaines. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Gaines.
Gaines has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. The three, and the Thunder another three.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's McDaniels, guarded by Gaines. Picked by Zeller. Passes it to Thomas. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka, and the Thunder another three.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. Picked by Zeller. Westbrook against Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Gaines that time on the assist by Westbrook. 66 points for Freak.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Thomas. Boston needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's good. And that's now 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Jordan. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. McDaniels passes to Thomas. And a wide open look for Lee. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Picked by Lee. Wade with it, guarded now by Durant. Lee sets a screen for Wade. Back to Zeller, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Good. 22 points for Russell Westbrook.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's McDaniels. He's covered by Gaines. Picked by Lee. Thomas goes in, and it's Boston with another.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Teams deciding to change it up. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. They've got Smart, so Isaiah Thomas out there. Stoudemire out there with Jay Kraut. And it's Stevens in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Thomas goes in, off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To the inside, Stevens. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Over to the wing. Goodwin dishes to Gaines. And he gets it to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Thomas goes in. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. The Celtics shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Double team on Thomas. Stevens, the pass to Smart. Lets it fly from 18. A second chance effort. It's laid in by Stoudemire.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The tray. Here's Villanueva. It's good from in tight.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
That is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Upside Thomas. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Goodwin, good.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
Thomas passes to Stevens. Here's Smart. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And that is good. Gaines has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
There's a screen. Here's Stoudemire. Rebound by Gaines. Gaines has got his 16th rebound on the night. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
A fantastic show And what an amazing all-around game it was for the chosen one. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 19-7 run. And Villanueva kicks it to Gaines. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one on Smart.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Watson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart.
At the line for two.
And Gaines drops them both. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Feeds it to Crowder. To the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Gaines kicks to Villanueva. Now the dish to Gaines. Count it from 12.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Thunder out in Oklahoma City. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the Shaq.
life. Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands for.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the King. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time.
You didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh, my
but
God.
But Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another
Ernie.
guy who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. First game of this trip here for the Blazers. They're hoping to start it off with the W. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
And they've yet to come up with the win in any of their 3 games against these guys. So I guess one positive for them is that no matter what happens tonight, it's the last time they'll face them on the season.
Yeah, I would say that's one way to frame it. I mean, it's been a tough matchup, but this league is all about competition and stretching yourself, challenging yourself. They've got redemption on their mind as they enter this one.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And Portland starts out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Davis is out there with Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Muhammad in at the shooting guard. And the Thunder with possession. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's Turner. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Muhammad. And that one's good. And here are the Thunder now. Westbrook dishes to Gaines. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gaines has got himself on the board with 3 there. And Lillard gets to Turner. Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard outside. To the paint, here's Leonard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Ibaka, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here is Gaines. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well. And Westbrook, here we go. Again, the Thunder score.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Leonard with a screen on Westbrook to the middle. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here is Gaines. He's covered by Leonard. Davis against Durant, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Turner passes to Muhammad. Picked his pocket. And now in transition is Gaines. Here we go. That is good.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And here's a group of players that have really been showcasing their versatility recently. The leading three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. Second, Myers Leonard.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fella who can knock down threes.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Durant dishes to Gaines. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota. Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
4 on threes, they bring it up. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Gaines. Gaines has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Turner. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And stolen by Jordan. Westbrook with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Didn't think that was going to go in. That's now 8 points for Freak.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Right side, Westbrook kicks to Gaines. To the wing on the left. There's the screen. Ibaka goes in. 4 on the clock. Gaines the pass to Jordan. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got his 5th assist in this one. Lillard against Westbrook. And Lillard kicks to Muhammad. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Payne, he's checked in for the Thunder. Portland also making some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Leonard. Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Aminu in for Turner. Moving it up. Aminu misses.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Gaines gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Freak. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Portland again missing. The Thunder leading by 15. Durant dishes to Gaines. Again, Oklahoma City.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Lillard. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Muhammad. Back to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard the pass to Plumlee. From deep three-point range, Lillard misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Gaines. Wide open. Jump shot is good that time. Gaines has got 15 points.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now here's Lillard. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. The Thunder leading by 16. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Dishes it to Gaines. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 1st in field goal percentage. 10th in three-point field goal. In the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And a switch here also for Portland. Lamb's checked in. Now the feed to Aminu. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard kicks to Lamb. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Gaines. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Boy, I really like an off guard who shares the ball as well as he does. I mean, that's an invaluable piece to their puzzle, and that's the kind of flexibility they get by having him on their roster.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That's good from Plumlee. No good on the second free throw. The Thunder leading by 17. Durant kicks it to Gaines. On deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
Such an awesome shooting display. I mean, perfect, going 7 for 7 to start this one.
And he started the game on the right foot, just draining everything.
Lillard misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And so here's Portland, following the score by Oklahoma City. Fires for 3. No good from Lamb. Payne at the elbow. Finished off the break.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Villanueva with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And it's Gaines that time on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 3 assists in the game. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Lamb passes to Plumlee. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Turner is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's Davis. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Aminu. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Shots good by Turner.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Waiters dishes to Gaines. Muhammad with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And he gets it to go.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the middle. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Gaines. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Davis sets a screen. Off the screen. Muhammad, no luck.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The shot by Turner, no good. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Waiters, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. Muhammad was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks, Doris. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Waiters got 4 points this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Muhammad. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just an amazing game for the chosen one. He's got 24 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Lamb. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To end the run. The shot by Turner, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Shots good by Waiters.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Muhammad. 14 points for him. Davis sets a screen. And here is Lamb. Leonard sets a screen for Lamb. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Shots good by Waiters.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Lamb. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. And Davis now top of the key. And they double up Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Thunder with some changes. Archie Goodwin comes in for Waiters. And Garrett Temple subbed in for the chosen one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thunder out in front, ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first two quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. I sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with the chosen one, and it's Jordan in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, here we go with Gaines. Nobody back. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Lillard. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for Leonard.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The dish now to Davis. Portland moving the ball around. And Muhammad kicks to Davis, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And that one's good. Durant.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Davis, the pass to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gaines. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 33 points for Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Durant dishes to Gaines. Banked in off the glass. Gaines has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Unfortunately, that's been the result.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Ibaka kicks it to Gaines. Out to Ibaka. Gaines the pass to Westbrook. Baseline J on the way, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 8.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now, here's Lillard. Down low. Leonard dishes to Davis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Both good from the line that time. So here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Feeds to Gaines. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And the shot is good. Durant's got 16 points.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Russell Westbrook. 11 feet away. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 16 points for Shabazz Muhammad. Westbrook kicks it to Gaines. The pass to Jordan. To the paint. With the floater. And it's Gaines that time on the assist by Durant. 39 points for Freak.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Jordan with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And Lillard kicks to Turner. They set the pick. Davis sets a screen. Westbrook against Lillard. Back to Turner from downtown. Rebound by Gaines. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And the basket good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Lillard. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. And Lillard kicks to Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Leonard with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Muhammad with the ball. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Thunder.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Here's Oklahoma City. Now Gaines. He's got 39. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Leonard and Portland again with the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Passes it to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gaines dishes to Jordan. He feeds it to Gaines. Westbrook with a wide open look. Again, Oklahoma City.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Turner's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Durant, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. Great-looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
For the Thunder, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Leonard. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Turner. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. And that one's good. Durant.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now, here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. It's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Here's Lillard. The Thunder making the shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
All right, a moment to check out stats for the chosen one. The past month has been surreal. 10 rebounds and 8 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
That one is off. And he ends up missing both free throws. Payne passes to Gaines. Tries to keep it alive. Payne with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Gaines kicks to Villanueva. Plumlee with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 5 now.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Villanueva kicks it to Gaines. He dishes it to Payne. Knocked loose and stolen by Lillard. The finish and slam dunk by Lamb.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The free throw drops for Durant. Lillard. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Oklahoma City making a change here. Gaines is checked in. Portland also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Singler. And Turner's subbed in for Mario Chalmers. On the floor for Portland, Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Davis. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Turner in at the 2. That's tipped. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Kicks it to Gaines. Pass to Woods. It's stolen by Lamb. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Goodwin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Gaines dishes to Goodwin. He kicks it to Gaines. Over to the left wing. Temple. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Davis kicks to Lamb. Cans the 12-footer.
The assist, and Davis.
Here is Gaines. Dishes it to Villanueva. Leonard with the steal. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Finished off the break.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gaines, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gaines has got 43 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Pulls up. And again, it's Portland converting. Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Woods the pass to Gaines. And Villanueva kicks it to Gaines. To the middle. Shot by Villanueva, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Turner dishes to Lamb. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And Lamb kicks to Davis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Davis has got 11 points here in just the second half. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Gaines the pass to Villanueva. That one is off. A different look now for Portland. Miles Plumlee comes in for Leonard. And it's McCallum in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And he's good on the second. And Portland has possession. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Lamb gets the three-pointer to fall.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Villanueva dishes to Gaines. Down low. Here's Temple. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Temple's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Davis sets a screen to the paint. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Gaines kicks to Villanueva. Here's McCallum. The feed to Lamb. From 15 feet away. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Now here's Lamb, guarded by Gaines. Here's Plumlee. No luck. And the Thunder going the other way now. Now Gaines. Screen by Villanueva. Pass to Temple.
2 minutes.
The dish now to Gaines. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for Davis, 13 points and the 1 steal.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And the Thunder making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Singler, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. McCallum with the bucket.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the chosen one. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
6 to shoot. Here's Singler. Charlie Villanueva grabs the miss. And Temple kicks it to Gaines. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Villanueva passes to Gaines. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. Feeds to Lamb. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gaines, and that one is hammered home.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. We do that by moving the ball around. But if we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.